just load it up with CS5. Each of kind of our departments has, we have a general lab kind of in each building that's like a basic computer with like a word processor and whatnot, and then there's specialized labs going to be on each floor. Designs. So this has pretty much every creative program you want on it. Just it's all over you. It's normally pretty empty except for around finals time. You got it. But if you got your computer and you need to do some Photoshop work, basically, be an art design student across the board. Even if you're an illustrator, fashion designer, you're going to take a course which is pretty indicative of most programs at Columbia. So your core in art design is going to be you're going to take 2 and 3 design, drawing 1, and photo 1. So I don't want to scare you. You have to be like an excellent illustrator. They're just going to put you in that right off the bat. They're going to assume that you need drawing 1. How do you get out of that is you're going to submit a portfolio, which you should all do anyway to get scholarships, which they'll talk about at the end. You're going to submit a portfolio to the faculty, and they're like, okay, or he doesn't need to take photo 1, sort of thing. But it's up to their review to place you outside of you'll still be responsible for credits. If you cut out of those, you just won't be taking sort of thing. As far as around Columbia, art design is our second largest department behind film, about 200 people shy of being as big as film is. It's a little under 2,000 people, pretty big. And a lot of them are fashion designers or interior architects and that sort of thing. So it's not all graphic design, they're not all illustrators, they're not all fine artists, but they're all kind of competing in the same space. So being here, across the board, it's a large school. You really got to work it out to compete to be in the school. So be prepared for that. Give up on sleep a lot. Yeah. What else? Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions right now? Okay. As far as work goes, Columbia overall is a pretty collaborative school. You're going to be around, all of you will be, especially filmmakers who are relying on pretty much everyone in the school to help you out with your stuff. But you'll be doing graphic design posters for the theater project. You'll be doing illustrations for our animation department. You'll be helping do layout with our journalism department. They're indispensable. Anytime they need a graphic eye, they're going to call our design department. So I don't know if Anya talked about the Portfolio Center. Did she do that at the intro? I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. The Portfolio Center is in this building, and basically it employs a bunch of people from the art design department, which you, as an art design major, probably don't need a lot of help putting together your portfolio and making it pretty and designing it, but let's say our dance or some of our more eclectic film and video people don't really have that eye for doing my new design. So they go to the Portfolio Center and they say, here's all my junk. Like, this is everything I made, sorry. And what they do is they'll market, they'll brand it. Basically, they'll take a palette with them. They'll build your website, and they'll host it for free for you. They'll print out business cards. They'll slap together all your stuff in a really nice package that looks professional. School's very much about, awesome, you want to be creative, let's get you employed, sort of thing. So that's in this building. Chance to work. Any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do outside companies or organizations use the Portfolio Center?
Absolutely not. It's strictly for students. So normally you set an appointment and you go Monday and you're like, I need to see someone by Wednesday. You don't see someone. Yes.
Do you have like a percentage of kids that finish here that are employed?
I don't know off the top of my head a percentage at all, but the school above any other art school is about. Like the school I went to in Mexico, 430 kids, really small. In Santa Fe, it was like, oh, we're in the mountains, we're colleges. And I left there. It was a great school. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash it or anything all over it. But like I took a class called Coyote Wisdom, and that was, yeah, it was great. I literally talked to a tree. That was my, yeah, that's so funny. But I told my parents it was just not like really a good. Well, you took a class where you talked to a tree, so we need to do a job, sort of thing. So Columbia's more, like, I realize that you have to do this, that you can't go to business school, you have to be creative, you have to have this outlet, or else you can pull your hair out. Let's not starve, ever. So I don't have a number, but I tell you that it's basically, let's employ you before it's, let's nurse your artistic conditions. Okay? You can ask me at the wrap up, though. Good question.
I have a question. So in each class, about how many students are in every class? So if we're majoring in the art and design, about how many kids will be in each class?
There's about 17 to 20 in each class. They're really small classes, even though we're a really large school. We have about 12,500 people in our school. 17 to 20 is average class size because we have so many. I think Anya talked about our working professionals. Most of our faculty is adjuncts because they're out actually doing stuff in addition to teaching. It's more like they'll pay half their rent teaching while they're trying to not to play at some black box they're not going to be sort of thing. So we keep our class size small. We don't ever want you to be a number. It's always an answer. Any other questions, guys? Yeah.
How do you talk to a tree?
I'm not going to say like I really
so do you just go
immersed myself in that
questions or like, hello?
She was great. No, she was great. We sat down in a quad. We did a quad in school, which was like, let's, we talked for our first class. She was like, well, I want you to go find trees. This is in New Mexico, mind you. Not a lot of trees. It's a desert, So like, mine was a juniper bush that looked like a tree. But anyway, yeah, I didn't realize. Just like, all right, let's sit here.
Did the tree ever talk back?
It didn't, and I really thought it would have one of the times.
My next question was, like, you're going to be really worried about it.
Yeah.
Just kind of keeping this, what drew you to Columbia College?
That was pretty much it. Is I knew that I could not sit down and pump out spreadsheets at an accounting firm 9 to 5 every school. I knew I couldn't, so I wanted to go and be creative. And then I went to the school, wildly creative, great school, but I really kind of wanted to be employed too. So